so many important events to celebrate, and only one company's big enough to deliver them all. Here comes
your DJ has only just begun.
Me never call it crime, pan I see. Me never say he locked up, no. Me never take $1 for a drink. Politicians them love actor. And the youths them I feel it, that's why me reveal it. So we live it day to day to day. This are no category, this are the real story. Sufferation stay long time away from my family, living day to day. Gotta make ends meet. Give thanks to Life Luton for represent Mindset every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. UK time. IjahStars, tell it to them. Free mind, free souls, free spirit. That's it.
I mean, be a positive people part. Drive out the car. Who am I a roll? No IjahStars. You don't know so the mindset each and every Wednesday. IjahStars, lead the people in the right way. That's how we stay. And Zabri, bam, bam, bam.
X, Tread. I am not treat if you not listen IjahStars. But mindset.
Rock them and crack them. You're in tune to the mindset. Let the action speak. Do something that's timeless. Rock them and crack them. Jabari representing IjahStars. You can fall.
Well, my name is Reech Stevens, and right now I want the them know say a vertical messiah scene. So lock into Mindset every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. UK time. That scene. So yeah, you know. Let's drink to the hard-working people. Let's drink to the lowly of birth. Raise your glass to Mindset the greatest, and let's drink to the championess.
K-R-E. Hey, IjahStars. It's the mindset. Free your mind. Free your mind. Mindset. Free your mind. Free your mind. Hey, not everything that glitter is gold. Everything that's
Me I tell you, mindset.
Yeah, man, some said the rod of the wicked shall never prosper against the righteous, unless the righteous place his or her hands unto iniquity, then they too shall go down into a pit. And I say, boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what tomorrow may bring. Let the people praise thee, and not thy own mouth, a stranger, and not thy own lips. A stone is heavy, but the sand is weighty, but a fool's wrath is heavier than them both. And I say, wrath is cruel, but anger is outrageous. Who is able to stand before envy? Open rebuke is better than secret love. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. Cut and clear. Cut and clear. Cut and clear.
Blessed love, manners and respect. Do give thanks and praise for life. This is the Mindset program. IjahStars, I'm your host, and I'm here. It's a great honor to be here with the Honorable Muta Baruka.
Yeah, man, give thanks, man. Rastafari.
Yes, sir, give thanks. First and foremost, I want to congratulate you on your lifetime achievement.
Yeah, I repent.
Yes.
Man. But we don't get it yet.
You don't get it yet?
No, it's the 24th.
The mindset, thought-provoking, you know. I'm your host, Honorable IjahStars, and we're there with our brand new Mindset series live on the YouTube. Subscribe, IjahStars Mindset channel, YouTube. Blessed love.
Get them on the trigger post vibes. Energy for them, Rastafari, Lazynes, Roots. Conquer in the heart, flesh. Make them more high. Them never build great, man. Them always kill great, man. Long time I just a come fi defend the truth. Them never build great, man. Them always kill great, man. Long time I just a come fi defend the truth.
Apartheid system under the new regime. See how them don't watch the youth from beginning. Down from education down to religion. I be your fuck with me, no know why this in apology. I just better end this corruption, please, without authority. I just tell you never build great man, them always kill great man. Long time I just come to defend the truth. Them never build great man, them always kill great man. Long time I just come to defend the truth. Them say black life matters, but still them kill the black. Them shoot bow. See a black man dead on the floor. I be a blast feeling now. I walk one Macy. Oh Lord, we can take this in our city. Yeah, we build America. Remember this, we tell you this. Women come, Marcos Gave Mosiah. Highly Selassie, I was up a seal. Oh, and white Mr. President, if I speak the truth for the people, for the notice. We don't wanna violence. I just ask them how they feel. Great man, them always kill great man. Long time I just come to defend the truth. Them never build great man, them always kill great man. Long time I just come to defend the truth. Them never build great man, them always kill great man. Long time I just come to defend the truth. Them never build great man, them always kill great man. Long time I just come to defend the truth.
Blessed love, pleasant good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Warm welcome, Mindset Program. I just am your host, and I want to greet the item in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, the elect of God, light of this world, His own divine majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I. Also, Empress Menin the first balanced the equation because, as we know, Emperor Haile Selassie I set a standard by crowning his queen, his wife, at the same time. Seen? No other African king has done anything like that, and no other king or queen have done any such thing. Only Emperor Haile Selassie I the first. So we just get that out the way. The program here is powered by Black Star International Media. Zine. I want them check them out on all of the social platform. They're out there. Zine. Another official sponsor is also Yard Slang Clothing. Zine. Check them out. They're on all at the social platform out there also. Zine. Also Harry Joseph Juice. Zine. Yeah, Harry Joseph Ital Juice. You can check him out on all of the social platform. As you know, they're Jamaica based company and also a UK base. In the UK here, it's in Birmingham. See? Yeah, you can check out Harry Joseph Juice Bar in Birmingham, and I know some other Caribbean restaurants here in London probably sell Harry Joseph Juice also. So yeah, them can check them out online. And yeah, get on a healthy juice and build on your immune system, know the thing. Alright. Yeah, so what we are look on? We are look on a few things, we are look on how the social system is a damage in many ways, and in many ways it probably a good thing, right? And we touch upon a few things where impact the African community or the African family, Zane, out here in the diaspora upon a negative level. You see me I say? And it's something that I know a lot of people shy away from trying to deal with or try to talk about, but it's something that, as I said, it's impacting the African families here in the diaspora, upon a negative level. And we see a lot of things, and probably we are trying to wonder why things is like this. So we are going to touch upon a few of them things today. But before we go into it, Zine, I just want to large up all of the ones them where I take the time out for tuning in. Zine, they're on the platform, yeah. Alright, manners and respect, bless up their themselves. Zine. But before we go in it, we want to read something from His Majesty. Just want to open the floor with some words from His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. Zin, and I quote, "The act by which we live and the attitude by which we act must be clear beyond question. Principle alone can endure our deeds with force and meaning. Let us be true to what we believe, that our belief may serve and honor us. Loyalty inspire understanding, and understanding cooperation. These are the closest evidence of strength. Do not be the victim of temporary contentment and petty satisfaction. Aspire for a worthwhile aims that shall be ideal for succeeding generation." Words from His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie, and that was on character. Zin, our character as a people. Zin, yeah, we have to aim high. Yeah, and we have to stick to what we believe in. You know what I mean? Because principle govern the earth, No matter what go on, everything where you see go on in the earth is a principle and is a science, behind or in front, whichever way them want to put it. Alright, so we are look upon the issues. As I say, we are going to touch upon a couple of them that impact I and I as a people. You see me I say? And not so much on a broader scope where we are going to involve the African continent. We are dealing with what going on out here so in the diaspora. You understand? And with the out here so in the diaspora, so we have to pay attention to what going on and see how we can resolve the issues them that plague us. You see me I say, as a people out here so, upon a moral standard. You see me I say, cause the morality play a vital and important role for us as African people, whether we're here in the diaspora or we're there on the continent. Zine, so I just want to say I and I still as a we are all Africans at the end of the day. I mean that we have to understand that we're all Africans, no matter which part we're there. Zine, no matter the category, the ethnic category where them try to categorize us in. You see me I say? We're all African brothers and sisters. So no matter where we find ourselves, Zine, we are Africans. But the important thing is our cultural
values and tradition, Zine, that might play a key and important role in how, we deal with ourselves on a day-to-day basis. You see me I say? So, we are Africans no matter what. Zine, no matter as me said, the category, because out here so in the diaspora, you have a lot of categories where them categorize African people, Zine, and define us as black people. Zine, so no matter the categories and all of these things, we're African people, the end of the day. Zine, so me just want to say that. But alright. A whole part of things, as a people, we have to endure. Zine, so I'm just going at it nice and neat. Zine, the year 2009. Zine, year 2009 in the UK here, unemployment amongst single parent, according to the data from the brochure of labor statistic, it said that 12.2%, which was women who are seen as the sole breadwinner. Now, something wrong with that. You see me, I said that you have 12.2% a woman, mothers, that is sole breadwinner for, how much children they have. Zine, and that's you can see straight away that is a big problem there, because where the 12% a man or father, Zine, in other position there. Where them man there, where them father there. Zine, so straight away there, so you see that as a big issue. Zine, and we are dealing with the African community right now. Alright. Department of Work and Pension, Zine, 2017 said that children in a workless family fail to reach certain levels of education, and a quarter of the youth in workless families compared to working families so comparing to working families, them fail to reach even 5 full GCSE grades. Zine, youths who in workless family. So family where now work, the youths them fail to reach certain level economically, with them schooling and thing. Zine, comparing to, people who, in a family structure where them are work. Alright, and that is taken from work and pension. Yeah, Department of Work and Pension here in the UK. Zine. So when you even check the work less, it sound like worthless. Work or it sound like workless then. Zine, when we just the patwa, workless. Zine is exactly this. Workless families, it sound like a workless family. I don't know, but I just said it sounds still sound like a workless family. Zine. But alright. In America is not much of any difference. Zin, because we are talking about the diaspora. Zin, in America is not much any difference where you have same similarity take place because these workless families, they must be on social fund or social income or benefits, you see me I say, or whatever them call it today. Zin, whatever it may be in America for the item. You see me I say, in IjahStars, them say benefits or universal credit or whatever it want to call. Right? So, the workless family, them, majority would be on the social fund. Zin, social funding. And as the thing say, most of them youths they within the workless family, them not get 5 full GCSE grades. You see me I say, so that's so straight away it look like is a underachievement a go on there. You understand? Because them now reach up to the average then, where them said that youths now, you know, are come up, whether them in a family where a father or mother, you see me I say, or no father, no mother, or just mother, them still would have require for reach up to 5. You understand? So, them now reach up to that standard there. So straight away there's a underachievement a go on there. So for the youth. Now the youths them are the next generation. You understand? So we have to look at how we are set up things for the next generation, because that are the reality, you know. Zin, so the youths them need to be equipped, because them youths are nowadays them advance. You understand? Them advance pan a certain level, but them still need the balance. Them need that balance. Them need that guidance, cause that is important. You see me I say, in how one I go deal with you know, when them reach pan a, you know, certain age now where, you know, them can go out and fend for themselves, them now under them mother and father roof no more, and them know how to conduct themselves, and you know what I mean? So all these things play an important role. But in America, the black or African American have similar situation. So check this. 2017 again, 65% Zane are African or African American household of single mothers. Zane, single mothers, black single mothers, 60%, 65%, 2017. To 2018, another 65% that again. 2019, Zane 64%. So it dropped little. Zane, and we are talking about 250,000, you know. 250,000. 250,000 African women grew up children by themselves. Zin, I grew up youth by themselves, and half of these youths, all of these youths supposed to be the next generation where I will come and make a difference. But it, you know, is an unbalanced straight away. Them a work at a disadvantage. The youths them a work at a disadvantage. The next generation a disadvantage. 65% from 2018. In 2019 another 64%. Zin, now what really a cause all of them something there? What really a cause that, you know, you can have 250,000 African woman, African American, African Caribbean, African whichever, Zine, they are the sole breadwinner of the family growing up the youth them. What could cause that? Why is that the situation? Why is that the situation? These are the things that we have to ask ourselves. You see me I say, why that are the situation? Well, number one, the system. The system never designed to raise the standard of African people here in the West, in the diaspora. The system never designed, and you can talk about, you can look on all different department and, you know what I mean, different system within the system that, you know, deal with African people at a disadvantage. You know, straight away we are at a disadvantage. You see me I say? In the workplace we are at a disadvantage. You know, criminal system we are at a disadvantage. You know what I mean? Just check all the system within the system. You know, African people is at a disadvantage, and that is one of the main reasons. Zane, that is one of the main reasons, because when you talk about even the prison system, enough black youth get gone to prison because them never do certain things. Them gone there, you know, what I call it now. Them gone to prison unjustly. Enough youth, enough fathers gone to prison unjustly. Them never commit the crime that them say them commit. Now, that mash up this a family. Because once you take away the father out of the family, you just mash up the family this way. Once you take any one of them, the mother or the father, because the mother and the father is the family. You understand? So once you take away the African man out of the family, then this is a problem. This is a problem. And the prison system, the criminal system, whichever system, it is known to doing that. You understand? It is known to doing that to take away the African man out of the household, out of the African household, destabilizing the household, that the system itself can have control of that household or that family. So that are the position where the system play. Zane is not something that them go and tell us, say, yeah, I saw it go. But when you pay close attention to what is happening, Zane, you can see that. Another thing, Zane, another thing is lack of moral and self-discipline. Zane, a lack of moral and self-discipline is the basic ingredients for destroying the African family in the diaspora today. Lack of moral and self-discipline, basic ingredients. Zane? Because yeah, you can blame the system, of course. You can say, yeah, the system this and the system that, and it's not lie, it's true. Zane, when you pay close attention. But we can see that the system is designed, Zane. We can see that, and a lot of people out here, you know, put up things to inform I and I that these things are happening. Zane, so the information is there. No one can say, boy, the information is not there. Zane, it is there. So, Wagwan, lack of morals, lack of self-discipline, also breed laziness. That is another thing. Laziness. Zane, because workless family is most lazy. Why in a work now go on in a workless family based on the Department of Work and Pension. No work now go on. Zane, so laziness kick in. And why laziness kick in? Because there are social funds. There are social funds that people don't have to work. I think they don't have to work. And the system create that. Zane, the system create that. Where you can probably work certain hours. You probably can work certain hours. Zane? Yeah, you probably can work certain hours. Yeah, I want to large up that one in the chat room. Black Right House folks. Yeah. I know who them address that way, but we there still give thanks for taking the time. You see me? But these are things that is happening whether I want to accept it or not. And you know, we not praise Jesus around here, so Zane, no time at all. Alright? So worklessness or workless breed laziness. That is the reality. It breed laziness because people can depend. People in a position where they can now depend upon the system. The system facilitate that you depend upon it. Now that, to me, that is probably one of the worst things. Zin, that is probably one of the worst things where you are going to depend upon a system. Why depend upon a system that is not designed to benefit you? Why, you know what I mean? Why? It's not designed for benefit you. It's designed for hold you down. That is what the system is designed for. So any knicks-knacks African people think that the system is giving them is really to hold them down. It's not to elevate them. It's not to elevate the thinking. It you know what I mean? It's only people who probably are going to think outside of the box, Zane, and do something different. You understand? Yeah, think outside of the box and do something different. Zane? Because you see how certain people operate. They know what to do and what not to do, and what to say and what not to say. You understand? So it's just ones have to be thinking outside of the box critically. Zin, I don't know, why ride the wave of the system? Zin, because you're going to get swept under if you don't think outside of the box critically. Zin, that is how this system is designed. That is the reality. So let me just draw some more numbers to the item attention. Zin, because as we say, we have different category of African people. Here, all these people categorize us, Zin, because them, when we travel overseas, them say, boy, we're immigrants and these things. So, if we travel from Jamaica, we travel from somewhere in the Caribbean, when we reach America, we reach England, them classify us as immigrants. Zin, and that is not the only classification, because all those immigrants, are they African American, are they Afro-Caribbean, are they, all these classification and categories that them group us into. You see me I say? So we have to know, say, the reality is, Zin, we are one African people, no matter what go on. Zin. So this come out when? This is also from the Department of Work and Pension, and we you see, because of the system, this we have to pull some things where some numbers where them at about, some stats where them at about. See, because them run census, them run a census every year on every family. Zin, yeah. So alright, this one I'm gonna read out and now is taken from 2011. So you know what I mean? Overall, just under one third, Zin, 31.7% of black households were made up of one person. 29.9% were made up of couples who were married in a civil partnership or cohabiting with or without dependent children, and 18.9% were single parents household with dependent children. 3.1% of black Caribbean household were made up of couples aged 65 years and over. The highest percent among black households compare with 0.3% of black African households. The lowest percent, 38.1% of black Caribbean households were made up of one person. The highest percent among black households compare with 25.4% of black Africans household, the lowest percent. Black African households were most likely out of all black households to be made up of married couples or civil partners with or without dependent children at 26.2%. While black Caribbean households were less likely to be at 17.5%. Zin? So, this alone, you can say the category where them are trying to categorize African people and black people. You see me I say? And it would look like say boy one set of Africans now do good and one set of Africans are do good. You understand? But the reality is, you know, we are all Africans. That is the reality. Zin, you are an agent of lie. Zin, wow. Zin, I am black American, not African. Stop lying. Okay. Well, you know, it's up to how you see yourself still, you know. We're not going to fight how you see yourself, you know. That is how you see yourself. You're not, you're not black American, not African. Wow. So, yeah, it's how you see yourself, you know what I mean? It's how you see yourself. You say black people is not immigrant, Zin, indigenous. Wow. So when you say I'm a liar for saying this thing, people, this is serious, man. How is it that I'm lying? No lying I tell right as a man. It is what it is. What you want me to say? The transatlantic slave trade didn't happen. That happened, man. Zin, Mansa Musa did send Africans and this side of the earth long time. We know all these things. Zin, but the transatlantic slave trade did happen, and you know that is a fact, and you can't go around that. So no matter what you want to say, you could ball blood. Zin, yeah. Wow, a demon, Zin. Which demon? Have you ever seen a demon? You have to looking at the glass first, you know. You have to looking at the mirror first. You see me I say? You can't just look on me who me up on YouTube and say me a demon. Nah man, you're mad man. You have to looking at the mirror first, man. When you look in the mirror first, then you can you can find out who is a real demon. But those are the numbers where we are read out a while ago where it show you how them categorize black people, African people. You see me I say? In the West here, in the diaspora. Zin, it does show you that the system that been playing, the system that a play out is a whole system. Zin, as we are see writers now on the channel, is a whole system, is a Willie Lynch system. Zin, and as we know, Willie Lynch was a virgin from Europe who was a slave driver in the Americas. Zin, and him did have a system where him use an African people to break African people in the Americas. Zin, in America, right? The Willie Lynch system. Zin, and it's a syndrome that is playing out right now. Zin, is a syndrome that is playing out right now. And the people, most of us as African people. You see me I say? And Willie Lynch was taken to where? He was taken to the Caribbean. And it was the same thing that them take him to the Caribbean to do. To break the African people that was rebellious in the Caribbean. Zin? That is the thing. We born and grew up in the Americas. You know, we born and grew in Jamaica. Jamaica is in the Caribbean. Zin, the whole of that are the Americas. Right? So, right now, we're there in England. That is the reality. Zin, so the syndrome of Willie Lynch, that is another thing that play out itself and African people today. Especially African people in the diaspora. Zin, especially the African people in the diaspora. So, America, as we can see, Zin, America is a place where, look how they deal with African people in America. Look how they deal with African people in America. Zin, look how they deal with them. But we are going to leave that for another day. You see me, I say? What we are looking on is social fund. Social funding. Lack of moral, laziness. All those things are destroying the African families them that is within the diaspora. That is what we are looking on today. Because that are going. See? That are going today. Because, alright, our social funding destroying these African families in the diaspora. Money. Then, and as I said, the Willie Lynch syndrome jump in, because that is something that is like it is embedded in African people that grew up in America and in the Caribbean. Then, the Willie Lynch system or syndrome. So, that now break down I and I from our original state of consciousness, our original moral standard, the Willie Lynch system that destroy it. Zin, that is what that Willie Lynch system was implemented to do, to destroy our moral standards. Zin, yeah, to destroy our moral standards as a people, to accept the things them that we never accept while we were in Africa. Zin, that the system of Willie Lynch did for do. And it tell you, it going to take years for reverse that. It going to take years for reverse that. Zin, we born in America. As we said, Jamaica in the America. Zin, yeah, as Ressa, as Trinidad and all of them are that in the Americas them that. Right? But we never go New York and all of these places before. Cause our heart never desire that. We no desire to go Washington or not even, we them call it Beverly Hills. We don't have, our art is not that. We don't desire that. So, our art desire is Africa. You see me, I say, an African people. Whether you want to call yourself American, Zin, that you say you're indigenous, Zin, and I lie with them I tell you, lie them I tell all them I go on, Zin, lie them I tell. Because the Indian them is the indigenous people of the Americas. You understand? When Mansa Musa did send ships, Zin, from the Songhai Empire to the west, him did come and buck up the indigenous people of the Americas. You understand? Him did come and buck them up. So, go and go read again, yeah, man. Zin, go and go read again. Aboriginal, Black Indian. Yo, stop chat rubbish, man. You know have no Aboriginal, Black Indian, man. Where? Which part? Which part in the Caribbean that? You know have none of that, man. You don't have none of that. Rubbish that, man. Rubbish, me I tell you. But anyway, apart from that, one of the things is the social funding system. It creates a division between man and woman, in America and in England. Because the system create a sense like the woman don't need the father or the man in the household. That is what the system designed. And that is what affecting the African families them that is in America and in England. That system, that social fund system, and it made the people them feel comfortable, but at the same time, while they're feeling comfortable, it's complacency. The comfort is complacency. The comfort is complacency. And a woman, most of the time, I don't know how it always work out like this, but most of the time, in a house, a woman in England have more thought than a man. So, most time here, you have a lot of black families who get disrupted because of social fund. Now, the social funding system, the way it is designed, if you're a single parent, it will put you in a fairy tale comfort world. If you're a single parent, single mother, or single father, it will put you in a fairy tale illusion comfort world, which is complacency. That is what the system designed to do right now. That is what the system is designed. So if you're a family unit, the system tends not to recognize the struggle that you're going to have now as a family unit. As it said earlier, most of these people are workless people. Workless, not workless, workless. So, if you're not working, then yeah, it go and breed laziness, because it put you in an illusion, a fairy tale world that yeah, everything is okay, everything is alright, everything is nice. But in reality, you're in a complacent state of mind that decisions and judgments, you know what I mean, it's like you're probably drunk. Then when them say, boy, you're drunk, you can't make proper judgment, or you know what I mean. So the complacency is what the system designed. Complacent, and you become lazy. Now, most of the household them, as I said, the way the system designed that the woman either or the man either going through one of them one another. This is how the system designed. Either one of the man, the woman or the man, want them going through one of them one another. Just because they want to be in this fairy tale comfort land. Fairy tale comfort land. And the system put them in that state of mind. And them gone in that state of mind, them not seeing the damage that they're creating for the future generation. Because when you take out the father out of the family structure, you just create a big problem. See? When you take out the woman out of the family structure, you just create a big problem. So, it's a balance. You understand? It have to be balance where you have father and mother. Zine, because that is the structure the family need to really aspire to higher heights. Zine, and to hold a standard. So the youths them can come and follow that standard, not the father the one place and the mother the one place. Zine, and the youths them not know them bearings. You see me I say? Alright, listen to this.
The white woman has been the only woman we have had an opportunity to study every day of our life. On television, in every magazine we ever picked up, in every newspaper, on every radio. She's been the only model we have had. And if we think that that's not important, then we need to, look at that again. We have studied that, and we have made up and came up with requirements that the white people have set for us for our man. And if he cannot come up to those requirements, then we have decided that he is impotent and unable to be our man because he's disqualified, because he does not qualify by the standards that the white people have set up. We think a good, successful relationship is one where everything goes our way. The first time it stops going our way, then we got a serious problem. We want our man to do everything we tell him to do, but we don't want to do anything he tells us to do. They have told us that the only provision that the black man is qualified to give us is one of money. And we have made finance the major focus of our relationships with them. We have made the one thing that most of them don't even have be the criteria. We have been taught that if they do not give us money, that we are not to even allow them to be a father to their child. We have been taught that if they do not give us money, that we are not to even allow them to be a father to their child. We have been taught that if they do not give us money, that we are not to even allow them to be a father to their child. We have been taught that if he does not give us money, then he is not qualified to tell us what to do. We have been taught that if he does not give us money, that he doesn't have any rights in the home. It's whoever is making the money who has the rights. That's not our system. The black man provides more in a black home than just financial support. He provides direction. Provides more in a black home than just financial support. He provides direction, guidance, gratification. That's not our system. The black man provides more in a black home than just financial support. He provides direction, guidance, gratification, fulfillment, and discipline for our children. The white woman has been the only woman we have had an opportunity to study every day of our life. On television, in every magazine we ever picked up, in every newspaper, on every radio. She's been the only model we have had. And if we think that that's not important, then we need to, look at that again. We have studied that, and we have made up and came up with requirements that the white people have set for us for our man. And if he cannot come up to those requirements, then we have decided that he is impotent and unable to be our man because he's disqualified, because he does not qualify by the standards that the white people have set up. We think a good, successful relationship is one where everything goes our way. The first time it stops going our way, then we got a serious problem. We want our man to do everything we tell him to do, but we don't want to do anything he tells us to do. They have told us that the only provision that the black man is qualified to give us is one of money. And we have made finance the major focus of our relationships with them. We have made the one thing that most of them don't even have be the criteria. We have been taught that if they do not give us money, that we are not to even allow them to be a father to their child. We have been taught that if he does not give us money, then he is not qualified to tell us what to do. We have been taught that if he does not give us money, that he doesn't have any rights in the home. It's whoever is making the money who has the rights. That's not our system. The black man provides more in a black home than just financial support. He provides direction, guidance, gratification, fulfillment, and discipline for our children.
Yeah, so, that being said, we know the direction where we are going with the reasoning here now. See? Because, as me I say, money, social fund give money, and that create a false sense of what do I call it now? It give a false impression. You see me I say? Because the reality is, money is not a father. Our money is not a mother. You see me? Yeah, and the system would make you think that, you can do without one or the two, to bring up our next generation, unbalance. And that can't work. That can't work. So we not go fool ourselves, and thinking that all these type of things that are going, it is going to help us. It's not going to help us. You understand? Because we're creating a cycle that created long time, and it's like is a hamster upon the hamster wheel. You just join the thing. And just go on. No, that have to stop. And that is why we even do that presentation upon this thing today, because we see how detrimental it is to the African family. A lot do not see it. You see me I say? Because one can say, all right, yeah, me alright, and me can live by myself, or she can live by herself, but the youth them, you see me I say? The youth them, and that's why you have this narrative that I see where, even the breakdown a while ago, on the Department of Work and Pension, did show you say the category where them say African families. Now African families, them are talk about ones who come directly from African families who are not connected to the Caribbean in that way. You see me I say? Their standard is at a higher level than African families who are from the Caribbean, who come out of the Caribbean and come to England or America. You understand? The standard morals, you see me I say, how you grew up your youth them, and all of these things, majority of them household them say are gonna be married people. You see me I say? Let me see if I can bring up back this thing. Yeah. Majority, alright, black Africans household were most likely out of all black household to be made up of married couples or civil partner, with or without dependent children. At 26, at 26.2%, while black Caribbean households were less likely to be at 17.5%. Zin? So you see that gap. You can see that there's a gap there, so. You see me say? Yeah, you can see that there's a gap there, so. Yes, Black Star, honors and manners, more love and strength, you know. Yeah, large up the eye themselves. Zin, so we see that gap, Zin. Here you can see that in the UK, Zin, and I'm sure you can also see that in, you know, people who live in America, but true, you know, with the in the UK, yeah, so we more can, you know, give more, you know, more reasoning upon what we see take place upon them side there. You see it? Yeah. So all right, what we see now? We see, say, as them say, the black African household are more likely to be married and so on, working and so on. Zin, while Caribbean, you have less of that. Zin, and less of that now, probably now morals and self-discipline are go come into play. You see me, I say? Morals and self-discipline, because a bag of woman thing, a bag of man thing, you know what I mean? One man want to have 10 women, see? Whole per se, you know, 2 to 1 and all of them something. You see me, I say? 2 women to 1 man. That what the song said. 2 to 1, still going strong. How would you sing that? I think I must say half point of one of them. Zin. So 1 bag of woman, 1 bag of man. Right? The moral standard not there because we have the notion that 5 baby mother is a family. Zane, and 5 baby mother is not a family, you know what I mean? It not works. A 5 baby father is not a family. 3, you know what I mean? Morals again. Zane, morals again. You see it? It all boils down to your morality. Or what kind of value you place on family. You understand? What kind of value you place on family. And it have to do with culture. You see me I say? It have to do with your culture and have to do with your tradition. That is the comparison now between ones who are originally from Africans from Africa, like how we are originally, but because we're born in Jamaica and we're born in the Caribbean, and some of us might born in England, some of us might born in America. You see me I say? I just saw. See that, but you see the comparison. You see the comparison. Is a different. The structure, the household structure, going to be different. Zine from the Afro-Caribbean household and the African household. Zine, yeah, the structure, the family structure, are going to be different based on tradition and culture. Based on tradition and culture. Zine, you're going to have a little difference there in how things are operate. You see me I say? When it comes upon a moral standard. Yeah, a moral standard now. Zine, where, yeah. Enough ones are going to say, but hey, IjahStars, what the judgment ball you talk? But you know, say, man can have 7 wives and all of them things there in Africa. Zine? Enough people enough man are gonna say that. You know what I mean? But even if Zin, and we are going to deal with that. Even if that is the case, Zin, you never hear say boy, a wife can have 7 husbands. You never hear that. Zin. But alright. According to the custom, Zin, of African tribe, you can have more than one wife. That is according to the custom, Zin, and the tradition of a particular tribe. Zin, is only according to the custom. And watch here. In some place in Africa, when a husband have more than one wife, Zin, when a husband have more than one wife, it's not something that the wife, him first wife, don't know about. It's not a secret. Zin, it is something that have to run by the wife herself and elder family members. You see me I say? And in some customs, probably the wife choose the wife for her husband. That is in Africa. Some place in Africa. Zin, some place in Africa. That is how things operate. Zin, now through the same transatlantic slavery what me talk about and the invasion of Africa said way by outsiders, Zin, Europeans as we know, and also Arabians, Zin, you find out say certain things now where we used to hold as African, because I'm on the run here, so Zin, because in Africa if you have 7 wives and all of them something there now, I say according to custom, so what come along with the custom, you're going to have to be able to take care of these wives. Could be 2, 3, how much you desire to have, depending on whoever. You understand? But financially, you have to be able to deal with these wives on an equal plane. Zin, that is how it works. It's not no unbalanced thing, and it's not no secret. It's not when you check it, you have infidelity and cheating and none of them things that wouldn't come into it. See, you're not gonna have no infidelity and you're not gonna have no cheating, because this is something that is customary in some African countries and tribes. Now, I'm on orders now, how much man where I deal with anything customary? I'm not deal with customary. Then, and I'm not gonna say a man free to do what them want to do. Of course, a woman free to do what them want to do. Naturally. You understand? But the choice that you make, the choice that you make, you can reverse it later. Zin, because if it affect I and I as a people, Zin, with future generation going to be affected. And we can't go say, boy, make it go on and so. No. I so we want to continue. That, we are underachieve. We are at a disadvantage. Zin? A Black Star, sir. And also according to Islamic tradition, in some countries, Muslim men can have up to 4 wives. Most they do is via the Islamic law court. Right. See, so it's something that you have to go through a procedure. You know what I mean? It's not something where you just you have 3 human out there, and you know what I mean? And then when you live like that, it not give the incentive like you want to have a wife, you know what I mean? And have a family where say, everything I got balance for yourself, your wife, and the youth, the family unit balance. You see me I say everyone upon the same plane. See, because this is what is required. This is one of the change that is needed. Zine, and about Rasta chat rubbish. But we no business if you know have 5, 6 women and where. Oh yeah, of course, one no business. Zine, but I care about my family. Zine, and my family is not just my immediate family. Zine, as foolish or stupid or, whichever way some people want to deal with themselves. The reality is, once you're an African, you're my family. That is the reality. Zine, even though we know that there's a lot of traitors and sellouts and backbiters and all these type of things out there. You see me I say? We know that. But at the end of the day, you're still our family. Then, and if probably you don't get it, it probably don't sink into you. Probably the youths them will. Some youths coming up down the road with no say, yo, watch out. I just started that saying, we have to do things a little bit different and now, enough of the youths them where, we have come out of Caribbean parentage background. We have to do a thing different. You see me I say? Yeah, we can't continue to do the same thing and have that statistic hanging over us. You see me I say? So the youths them now could have see that now and make a positive change in going forward and seeing, their generation able to make some positive impact in terms of our family structure. Because that is important. That is important. And we said there's a lot of things that, kind of put our family structures under pressure. The system is one of them. The system is the biggest one. Zane, the system is the biggest one because within the system it is the same social funding. The system provide that. And as I said, it create laziness, it create unloyalty, it create a lot of things. Zane, this system here. And if we're not conscious, and a lot of us are conscious and we show, we able to show one that, listen, if you don't mind, these things will happen, Yeah, and if you're not conscious enough to really look into what I saying, then these things might just befall you. So we have to be wise of the time, Zane, and we have to know when God in flesh I show you a thing. Zane, and you can be receptive and know say, yo, that are the right thing that because you'd have to go looking at yourself enough and know say are the God that I show you the right thing, Zane. Yeah, are the God that I show you the right thing in flesh. Alright, so we now can continue, Zane, in the degradation of the African families in the diaspora. No, we have to go change that. Zine, that have to change. Going forward, we have to look in ourselves. We have to hold a higher moral standard ourselves and for us as a people. You see me? Because the whole world is looking at us and they're all depending on us. Because them know if we don't get our act together, they know exactly what is going to happen. So the whole world watch us, African people. Zine? So it's for us now to get our act together. Zine? Make the necessary choices and decisions that we need to make in life to go forward. Zine? That it benefit our family structure. Because that is important. Our family structure. Zine? No matter how we go around it, one of our biggest issues that we have, because we have so many issues as a people, is our family unit. Our family unit as a people, it is weak out here in the diaspora. Zine? And that is something that we're going to have to tackle. That is something that we're going to have to fix. That is something that we're going to have to make better. We're going to have to rectify whatever issue, Zine, we are having within our family structure. We're going to have to point out all of the little things them. You see me I say? And eradicate the bad things them. You see me I say? And see what type of difference it are going to make within the next couple of years, 50 years, 100 years. You see me I say? Because, we have to, look in front away. You understand? And all the time we can't look behind. Zine, we have to look in front away. Zine? Yeah, so of course we have to know our history, our story, because that is in paramount important for we know exactly where we are go. You see it? So, want to say manners and respect again. Zine, for all of the items we take the time out today. Zine, it's been an honor, a reason with the item. I know say some of my brother and sister them, I don't know. Some of the issues them I can't fix, we're gonna have to find. You see me? Because I know myself and I know where I come from. You see me I say? I know say I'm born in Jamaica, but I wasn't Taino Indian or indigenous to Jamaica. I was brought there. You understand? So we know that, and going forward, we have to just know ourselves. You see me I say? So in closing, share them words with the item again from His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. Man and woman desire many things, but it is the individual duty and responsibility to desire proper things. And no be a failure may be of more value than a petty success. Anyone who makes a wrong choice will be a burden not only to himself but to the future generation. So let us take responsibility for our actions. You understand? Because if we make wrong decisions, it going to burden not only ourselves but others. You understand? So, more of say manners and respect. Thank the item for tuning in upon the live. More of say more love and strength. Watch how the item go. In this time of time, we know the time set up with this whole, everything we are going still. But apart from that, the program was powered by Black Star International Media. Zine, check them out on all of the platforms socially. Them there, Black Star International Media, large up there themselves. Zine, Yard Slang Clothing, another official sponsor of the program. Zine, check them out. The Teespring website online. You see me I say everything from Yard Slang Clothing is there at the moment. Zine, so check them out. Another official sponsor is also Harry Joseph, Ital Jose. Zane, yeah, check out Harry Joseph. Them dead up on all platform in Jamaica and in England. You see me I say? So, if it's the first time there them are tune in, I don't know what to do right here. Is just hit that subscription bell so you don't know whenever time we here again. There them get notified. Zane, so manners and respect, peace and love. There them walk good. Zane, Holy Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari, cut and clear, jeans and snare, pollution.